At Blossomland, we help students discover their potential.
At Blossomland, we help students become independent.
At Blossomland, we help our students achieve their educational goals.
At Blossomland Learning Center, we help children shine.
Welcome to Blossomland Learning Center. You are about to become part of a very special family. As a member of our team, you will have an opportunity to impact the lives of our students. This is a gift. Not everyone has a chance to shape someone's future. As the principal at Blossomland Learning Center, it is important that I share with you how truly unique your experience with us will be, and also share with you some of the challenges you may face during your day. Remember, when you're here at BLC, you're part of a larger network of caring professionals who are all here to support you. Again, welcome to Blossomland. We know you'll do great things while you're here with us.
Blossomland Learning Center is a center-based program operated by Berrien Regional Education Service Agency. Located in Berrien Springs, Michigan, the center provides comprehensive programs and therapeutic services for students with moderate to severe cognitive impairments ages 3 to 26. Through a functional curriculum that emphasizes skills, competencies, and orientations that are required for living in a supervised setting, Blossomland Learning Center operates as a separate special education program. This program serves those students who, as determined by their individualized education plans, require placement in a facility outside of the traditional school setting. Students are referred to our program by their local school district. Once here, students have access to physical and occupational therapy, speech therapy, medical services, receive support in regard to behavioral issues, as well as a full curriculum. Students are taught by highly qualified educators who receive regular training on best practices and the latest educational trends. Blossomland Learning Center provides transportation to and from students' homes. Some students also have the opportunity to travel to various businesses and agencies to participate in community-based instruction.
Students are very excited to start the day. You can see when they come off the bus that they are ready to come in, see their friends, see the challenges that they're going to be presented with, and ready to learn. We try to provide avenues for them to be able to access their environment. So we set up a variety of different things like single switches or specialty switches so that they can turn things on, turn things off. And when I see those aha moments in which they're able to do something and overcome a physical disability or express themselves through using a talker, you know, it just wants to make me cry, but it also wants to make me go ahead and keep doing those things so that they become better at being able to express themselves and control their environment. The whole idea is to help our students become more independent so that they can be independent at home, not just at school. And it makes it a lot more personable and interactive for the parents. You know, they begin to see, gee, I never thought my child would speak or make some sort of request, and now I don't have to guess. They're actually able to do that. They're actually able to hear it. There's no better feeling than to watch a kid be able to do something they haven't been able to do before.
It is important to understand that Blossomland Learning Center is not a babysitting service. BLC is a fully operational school where staff works to build and develop academic skills, teach functional skills designed to help students become as independent as possible, instruct students based on a curriculum that has been aligned to the Michigan Department of Education's curriculum. Students also participate in state assessments to determine their progress towards their curriculum goals, offer pre-vocational and vocational training. In fact, Blossomland Learning Center is very similar to other schools in that Students have weekly class schedules that include math, language arts, science, health, social studies, home economics, daily living skills, and physical education. Teachers work with students to help them achieve goals that are described in students' individual education program. Students turn in assignments, are assessed on their skills, and of course, study. Berrien Reese's Blossomland Learning Center, in addition to curriculum and therapy services, works with students to demonstrate their positive behaviors. Blossomland Learning Center has a school improvement team that has implemented an effective behavior management and motivational practice that supports all students called the STARS program. STARS stands for Safety, Teamwork, Attitude, Respect, Success. The STARS model has become BLC's guidelines for success and is based on the following key points. All students must be treated with dignity. Students should be taught the skills and behaviors necessary for success. Motivation and responsibility should be encouraged through positive interactions and building relationships with students. Student misbehavior represents a teaching opportunity.
The positive behavior support system at Blossomland is awesome. It's a common language for every teacher, every staff to use, and the kids know it. So it really is effective for students of this population that need to all be on the same page. The STAR student program helps every child have the I can do it attitude. Once the students learn the STARS program and they learn how to use it on their own, they then in turn become the role models and teach it to the rest of the class. It really holds the bar up a little higher for them, something to reach to in every classroom.
As a substitute teacher, paraprofessional, a co-op, or a volunteer, you may be wondering what your role will be at BLC. Your primary function is to provide assistance to the students in their daily activities. However, you may be also asked to complete a variety of tasks aimed at helping BLC in general. Typically, daily activities can include taking students to various parts of the building, helping students eat, toileting and changing clothes, assisting a student with an assignment or project in both individual and group settings, supervising students during outdoor play, helping to grade papers, copying documents, assisting in classroom setup and cleanup, as well as retrieving supplies. When you arrive, please check in at the office. There you will receive your instructions for the day. You will also receive a brief orientation relative to the specific needs of the students whom you will be working with. Staff will show you where your classroom is located and provide you with a brief tour of the school so that you are able to help students navigate the building. Upon arrival to the classroom, you will receive a copy of the daily schedule and be introduced to lead classroom staff that will answer any questions that you may have. The student's schedule includes therapies and activities designed to help them achieve the goals listed in their individual education program. At the end of each day, some of the regular classroom teachers will record the students' achievements in a logbook. Only the regular classroom teacher is permitted to record progress in these logbooks. In addition, BLC staff will demonstrate how to use classroom call buttons, explain what to do if there is a fire or tornado, and show you where the nurse's station is located. Only school nursing staff members are permitted to dispense medications. You will not be asked to give a student medication or participate in medical procedures. Some students at BLC are medically fragile and are very susceptible to germs. You are encouraged to practice good hand washing techniques frequently throughout your day. BLC staff will show you where plastic gloves can be found. If you are responsible for assisting a student with changing clothes or toileting, you are required to wear gloves. Staff should also wear gloves when handling food, washing classroom materials such as tables, chairs, or toys, anytime you come in contact with bodily fluids, if a child is not feeling well. Once you are comfortable with your responsibilities, it is time to unload the school buses. You will be directed to the location of a particular bus so that you can escort specific students to their classes. Please greet students as they arrive. Help them off the school bus and direct them into the building. For those students who have a severe impairment, you may need to push their wheelchair into the building. On colder days, it will be your responsibility to help with jackets, hats, and mittens. At the end of the school day, you will also need to escort students to their bus. Some students will need assistance when eating. Depending on the student's abilities, you may need to help a student grasp a spoon, or you may need to use the hand-over-hand method to help students get their utensil to their mouth. One of the many services students receive during their day at school is therapy. You may be responsible for escorting a student to their therapy session. You may need to hold their hand in the hallway or push their wheelchair. You may be asked to provide limited assistance when transferring students. Be sure to lock wheelchairs. Students should be secured at all times. Be sure to buckle all harnesses and secure chest plates. When communicating with students, it is important to treat them with respect. Be encouraging in your tone and supportive with your language. Get down to their level. If they are in a wheelchair, it is appropriate to sit next to them. Some students rely on switches or special voice boxes to help them communicate. Some students use a series of cards to help them share their needs. Please encourage students to express their desires using their assistive tools. By understanding their needs, you will be able to better perform your job. When working at Blossomland Learning Center, you will be exposed to multiple working environments. You may be outdoors monitoring gym or recess activities. You may be assisting in the pool. You may be helping students learn laundry skills or planting flowers around the building. It is suggested that you dress casually yet modest. Also, please do not wear high-heel shoes. Shoes should be closed-toed and comfortable. Be mindful that dangling jewelry can be grabbed or pulled by students. Each student at Blossomland Learning Center is unique. They have different levels of ability, different likes and dislikes, different attitudes, different coping skills, and different personalities. All staff members are taught to treat each student as an individual with respect and dignity. Your most important job while at BLC is being a role model. It is important that you demonstrate the behaviors included in the STARS program. It is also important to realize that every student is looking up to you and following your lead. Do not jeopardize what they are learning by being a poor example. Being a part of the BLC family is a magnificent opportunity. You have the chance to encourage and support a child's development. Welcome to BLC. Our students are looking forward to meeting and learning from you.